on mad adventures. Why anyone would set foot outside the Shire is beyond me.
That's a really popular phrase among hobbits, isn't it? Off into the blue on wild adventures. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Herrinplays. Welcome back to another episode of The Hobbit. In the last episode, we started off the game, went through a kind of trippy, lucid dream, and in this episode, we are exploring Hobbiton, and we're going to be hopefully getting all the supplies together that we need to go off on our trip. Okay, what are you doing? I'm not doing anything. Now, we got rocks in the last episode. Now, to throw rocks, you got to pull one of the triggers on the GameCube version. And then what you do is that's to aim, and then you throw with the fighting button. And what we got to do here is we got to aim dead on and knock all these apples down. And I think there's one more apple, isn't there? No, there's not. Okay, let's go ahead and grab these. 2 and 3. There we go. That's all the apples, so that quest is completed. Actually, let's look at all of these quests real quick. Okay, we don't have any of these completed, or at least most of these completed yet. It marks there, and I didn't say this last time, but it marks there with a diamond what is required and with a square what is optional, okay? A lot of what we're going to be doing and spending a lot of time on is going to be optional stuff rather than specifically required quests, because it's the optional stuff that gets you a whole lot of the bonuses and things like that.
The bridge is out.
But I need to get to the other side.
I could fix it, but I'll need my hammer and nails. Fetch me hammer. I saw Carl playing with it up by the waterfall.
Why would you give a random hammer to your kid just to go run over by a waterfall and start playing with it?
Hammer and nails and I'll fix it.
Oh, brother. That's just brilliant of you, you know? Just anyways, what we want to do, this is not very obvious, but you can actually come right around this way. And you can go around the river and come to this little dock right here for some money and stuff. But over here of more interest, for questing's sake, is if we come to this dock on this side over here, we're going to find another one of the kids that we're looking for. Just hop, 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 hop over there. And there's this ugly child.
You found me! Next time, I'll find a better hiding place.
Yeah, you better hope so, because that was pretty pitiful. Well, actually, that's not that bad. I mean, that's one of the hardest of the children to find. So it's not that terrible of a hiding place, honestly, but okay. Now that we have done that, what else do I want to do? See, there's a penny over there, but we can't really get to that just yet. That's on the other side of the river, and we're going to have to get the bridge fixed to get over there. So let's head back over here, and let's go into the mill that we were right by over there. Because over there is where his hammer and nails are, as well as some other stuff. Now, you notice we got to get up on the roof to get some of these items. So, actually, let me see something. I'm wondering if... Let's see, camera. Let's invert that, because that's more like the controls I'm used to with Mario Sunshine. Yeah, there we go. So you can invert the camera controls if you so desire. So let's go in here. There's a save pedestal in here. I'm not going to use that just yet because I don't think I'm actually going to need it. Well, actually, you know, there is a chance I can die up here coming up, so I think I will go ahead and save. Okay, I went ahead and I made 2 save files. Again, I said last time I recommend you have lots of save files with this game because it can occasionally bug out, and I definitely do recommend you do that, like I was saying earlier. Now, we could just go straight this way, but that's not what we're going to do, at least immediately. First, oh crap, didn't mean to fall all the way down, but that's all right. Let's climb back up the hay bales, and up here we go. All right. Now, if we come over this way, we can pole vault over that and get some of these nails. All right, and then if we pole vault over this way, we can use that rope to get over here. And crap. Okay, we have to climb higher on this, and this is actually how we're gonna end up. Go over there. Ah, dang. Ow. That's the chance of dying that I mentioned. It is possible to die in this level, believe it or not. It's mainly just random platforming crap, though. It's not really anything. It's not easy for that to happen, I guess I should say. Okay, actually, we're not even supposed to be going up there yet, unlike I was thinking, because what we need to do to get up there is actually come around this way. What do you have to say, lady?
My children insist I tell them all about dragons. Where do they ever hear of such creatures? Respectable hobbits don't discuss such things.
That's right. We don't discuss such things because we're respectable hobbits. That's what we do. We're not totally about to go on an adventure that has to do with dragons most centrally. All right. And here's another one of the kids that we needed to catch. That was fun. Oh my gosh. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. All right. And if we hop up here, this is the way that we get onto... Let's see if we can grab that. Anything up here? No. So this is the way we get up to the top of here to grab these silver pennies. Doing pretty well so far. There's 100 of them total, if you remember, that we can collect in this level. So we're doing relatively well on that. Okay. And over here, we can use these lily pads to get across here, but I don't want to do that just yet. I want to come over here because I think that there's something behind this tree. Nope, I was wrong. That's okay. However, there is a way we can kind of trick it out to get up higher than we're supposed to be able to immediately. However, that's leaving some courage points out of the mix, so I would recommend using the lily pads anyway, but it's okay. Let's just go over here. There we go. I have to say, something I do like about this game is the art style. The art style, it looks pretty good. It's not too cartoony, but it also has that whimsical feel to it where you're not, you know, it's not like super crazy gritty Hobbit. It's not like my voice dropped 5 octaves just for the sake of being darker and grittier just for this movie. It's like, hi, I'm Peter Parker. I'm Tobey Maguire Peter Parker. And it's like, this story is about the girl next door. And then the next movie is like The Amazing Spider-Man. It's like, hi, I'm Peter Parker. I'm grittier and darker this time, so I'm going to make more money at the box office. Take that, Toby Turner. You heard me. Toby Turner. Toby. Toby, bro. Toby. I don't even know where I'm going with this. And it's Tobey Maguire, not Toby Turner, but I might as well stick with what I was saying anyway. Okay. Another save pedestal, and I'm actually going to use that because it is possible to die here. I really recommend anytime it's possible to die, or anytime you encounter one of these save pedestals, I do recommend you go ahead and save. All right, now up here we go, and oh dang, I messed that up. Come on, can get up here. All right, we're gonna need to do a pole vault to get over there. Oh gosh, there we go. And up here, now on this menu, you can actually see our current abilities that we have. We have throwing rocks, we have using the walking stick to defend ourselves against enemies by hitting them, and we have the jump attack with our walking stick, which is that right there. Not very powerful, at least not yet. We're going to be improving those abilities as we go along. Especially in the next couple of levels, we're going to be seeing a lot more improvement in some of these things. All right. Get over here on this vine. Certain kinds of vines, like the yellow ones will actually retract after a while when you've been on them. Different vines have different uses and stuff. There's a health potion.
Pardon me, Carl. Do you have your father's hammer? He needs it to fix the bridge.
Here it is, Mr. Baggins. I'll have to find something else to play with.
That's always been really funny to me. Just, I have a hammer. I'm going to play with it because I'm a little kid. And that totally makes sense because, you know, stuff. All right, let's go down here. Oh, that's right. Mushrooms that we got earlier, the mushrooms that are right up there, those restore your health. So I do recommend grabbing those whenever you see them, at least as long as you need a health refill. But with that, we've pretty much done everything we can over on this side of Hobbiton, at least for the moment. So, let's get right back over here. Let's go and talk to Sandyman again.
Good lad. This shouldn't take long.
Convenient fade out. Yeah.
Good as new.
Good as new. Yeah, good job, buddy. Good job, Mr. Sandyman. Good job, Mr. Sandyman.
Hello, Bilbo. We still need more supplies for our journey. If you happen to find any provisions, bring them back to me.
Okay, now right there, he's going to give us a whole bunch of side quests, some of which we have actually already completed, including apples and stuff like that. We just haven't actually given them to him.
Still need a few provisions.
So as soon as you actually give him the supplies you've gotten, you'll be able to see what you have left to do. I gave him the apples and the tea cakes, so now I just got to find all those other supplies. And some of those are going to be in these chests right here, but let's talk to this lady about chests first.
Good morning, Lorella.
Good morning, Bilbo. Bumber the dwarf tried to buy some sugar and spice, but I couldn't find the keys to my spice chests. Your mother had a talent for opening locks without a key. Do you have that talent?
That's a pretty horrible talent to be remembered for. Like, I mean, I know it's supposed to be benevolent, but it's like, your mother had a way of unlocking doors without a key. Okay, this is lockpicking, and lockpicking is a lot more interesting in this game than it is in Skyrim, let me just tell you. In this game, there's a lot of little puzzle things that you'll have to go through, and whenever you see a green, that's when you want to hit it. There's a lot of different kinds of puzzles that you'll encounter in these things, and they get harder and harder as the chests that you're opening become more and more difficult to crack open. We'll be going over a lot more of that as it becomes more important a little bit later on. There's actually some silver pennies under here I didn't see. Cool. Okay. What do you got to say?
Good day to you, Mr. Baggins.
Hello, Holman.
That was really productive. I'm really glad I talked to you, Holman. I'm really glad I talked to you. Didn't waste any time at all. Okay. Here's another courage point. Got some more money. Money. You got anything important to say?
You're looking a little thin, Bilbo. You don't want to waste away, do you?
No. Yes. Okay. I always like to try and talk to everybody that I can because I always forget who has quests and who doesn't. So that's why I'm going into some pointless conversations here. But there's that penny we saw forever ago. And there's a lot of stuff in this little maze right here we can grab. Got some money, some courage points, and here's, by the way, the last kid.
You're too good at this game.
All right, and that way we have found all the kids, and I think if we talk to them again...
Berry crumble tea cakes. They're the best in the Shire.
Yeah, that really was pointless to talk to you again. Never mind. But at least we've completed finding all the kids now. All right. And there's more courage points. Get over here. All right, and another penny. Anything else? I don't think so. I think there is some stuff over here, though. This is kind of a general tutorial area over here. You're going to be learning a lot of different things here. What is that? Needle! Sweet. That's the needle that the lady way back up the hill needed. All right, let's see. What do you want to say, buddy? Oh, wait, no, you're the guy who's just like... Oh, wait, never mind. I thought you was the one who was like, hey, what's up, buddy? And he's like, hey, man, what's up? And then that was it. Like...
I'll give you a sack of wheat if you'll get rid of those crows.
Okay, I think I'll do that, because that probably is one of my required things. So, yeah, just beat these things up. I think actually a jump attack should do a lot better. Get out of here. Just beat up the scarecrows, and you'll get rid of those crows. You can count all of them. And grab that. Okay.
I thought I'd never get rid of those crows.
Cool, and we got a sack of wheat for that. Now, right here, you definitely want to save, okay? Because this is a little bit of an annoying spot. This and another spot are going to be a little irritating. But actually, I think before we actually enter this little labyrinth here and we complete the rest of the stuff we can do in this level, we're going to call it a day, okay, guys? So, I think in the next episode of The Hobbit, we are going to finish up this first level, Unexpected Journey, hopefully get the rest of the quest stuff done we can do, and then we will continue into the next level, okay? Thanks so much for watching, guys. This has been Herrinplays. Keep your spirits up and your HP high.